Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to cover changing out the fog light on a 2016 Hyundai Tucson. You can see the driver's side light is out, so that's why I'm doing this now, but I've always thought about doing it anyway, just because you can see on the passenger side how yellow the fog light is compared to the headlight assembly, which is all LEDs and HID headlights. So it's has a pretty stark contrast, and it's even more pronounced at night, where you see how yellow that is compared to the actual headlights. So I normally wouldn't make a video just about changing a light bulb, but there's a little bit more to it on this car because of the aerodynamic panel at the bottom that you have to take off. You can only access the fog lights from the bottom of the car. So I figured, people who don't normally do work on their cars might want to try this, and it just takes some simple hand tools. You probably really don't even need stand or ramps like I have it up on now. I just wanted to do that so there's more room to film. But yeah, whether you're wanting to try this and you're a bit of a auto mechanic neophyte, or you just want to see how this is put together, we'll come along for the ride, and I'll show you how it's done, and let's get to it. Alright, so if we look underneath the car, you can see there are fasteners like that one all the way along the front, and also around the side, basically just all the way around that pan. So we're gonna have to drop that down in order to reach up behind the bumper and get to this. So yeah, we'll just start taking those out. It's a 10mm bolt. I'm going to use a little drill driver, but you could easily do this with a 10mm socket on your wrench, or just a 10mm wrench. So let's get to going on that. Now that the pan is off the bottom, it's time to reach up and get to the light. So I'm under the driver's side right now, and let's see, I can do this while holding a camera. So this is the fog light, and you see there's a clips on the side here. I can't see too much because the camera's in the way, but so you got a clip on either side. You just need to push those in and wiggle down. Hopefully you can see these around my hand. Clip. It could be a little tight. I can't. Problem is I'm left-handed, so this isn't working very well for me. Alright, let me put you down so I can use my left hand and actually do this, but I'm just going to push these clips in and pull down. The angle here is a little weird for me, and this isn't my dominant hand, so I'll be right back. Okay, I got it started, so now there you go. You just pull it down, like I said. You're just squeezing the sides of that clip. Now it's just a matter of rotating the bulb. It pops right out. So let's go look at the new bulb and how it compares. Alright, so here's the new LED bulb. You can see it has the same shape and connector as the old one. Just a matter of reaching in, inserting this back in, giving it a twist, and plugging the wire back in. So I'm going to put the driver's side in, and then we'll turn the car back on and see how they look compared to the old one. So, like I said, it's a matter of putting this in, doing a quick turn, and then latching that back up. Make sure it's on there well, and let's go have a look at what it looks like. Okay, you might be able to tell I'm switching between two cameras here. I'm using my little action camera underneath the cars just so I have more room, but for apples to apples I went back to my dedicated video camera for this, and you can see that there's definitely a more matched appearance now on the driver's side compared to the passenger side. So yeah, it's nice bright white compared to the old yellow halogen. So it's actually even whiter. Now the main headlight looks a little bit yellow in comparison, but I'll go ahead and change to the other side, and then we'll take another final look at it. And I do have a dash cam in this car, so I'll grab some night driving on with, you know, before and after, and see if there's any noticeable difference. But so yeah, I'll switch out the other side, and hopefully you saw more than my hand, the back of my hand that whole time. But yeah, just twist it in, push the pull wire back up, and let's do a quick check to make sure it works. Yep, we're all good. So it's getting a little darker as the afternoon sun sets, so the lights are getting brighter, but looking good. And so let's put the pan back up, and then I'll try and show you some nighttime footage if I can make that work. If you're interested in the bulbs I'm using, I'll put a link to, I bought them off of Amazon. I'll put a link to it in the description below. So there is a plastic nut that helps you get lined up to start with. Now it's just a matter of feeding in the bolts. Want to make sure that the front lip is underneath the plastic.